Good morning, students. Now we are going to discuss the next NCERT question. First is our NCERT question 6.4. In this we have a rectangular loop of side 8 cm and 2 cm. This rectangular loop has a cut on one side and this rectangular loop is moved out of this magnetic field. In the first case, the velocity is perpendicular to the longer side, and in the second case, the velocity is perpendicular to the shorter side, and we have to calculate the EMF induced around this cut and the time period for which the EMF lasts. So here length is 8 cm, converted into meter it will be 0.08 meter. Breadth is 2 cm, it will be 0.02 meter. B is given as 0.3 Tesla and the velocity is 0.01 meter per second. Now here the induced EMF in the first case, जो हमारा first case है उसमें the velocity is perpendicular to the longer side. जब velocity perpendicular to the longer side है, induced EMF will be BLV. अब जब हमारी velocity जो है वो perpendicular to the longer side है, then the distance traveled while moving along, जब velocity longer side के perpendicular होगी तो आपका distance move कितना होगा, जितनी इस rectangle की breadth है. So the time period for the induced EMF will be given by B upon V. जहाँ B क्या है, distance traveled when the velocity is perpendicular to the longer side. Similarly, in the second case, we have to calculate the EMF induced when the velocity is perpendicular to the shorter side. This is the scenario for the second part. Here the velocity is perpendicular. This is the side. This is the movement. Velocity is perpendicular to the shorter side. So induced EMF will be B into V, and when the rectangle is moving this side, velocity is perpendicular to the shorter side, तो हमारा distance cover कितना है, length of the rectangle, so time period will be L upon V. So substitute all the values are given here, E will be calculated and T will be calculated, and you will get the answer for the induced EMF in each case and the time period for which the EMF is induced. Now in the second question we have a long metallic rod is rotating with the angular frequency of 400 radian per second. हमारे पास क्या है, एक metallic rod है और वो metallic rod क्या कर रही है, it is rotating with the angular frequency of 400 radian per second, and the other end of the rod is in contact with the circular metallic ring. और एक एंड जो है हमारा रोड का, इट इज इन कॉन्टेक्ट विद द सर्कुलर मेटेलिक रिंग. अ कांस्टेंट एंड यूनिफॉर्म मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ऑफ 0.5 टेस्ला पैरेलल टू द एक्सिस एग्जिस्ट एवरीवेयर. वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द ईएमएफ प्रोड्यूस्ड बिटवीन द सेंटर एंड द रिंग. जो हमारा सेंटर है एंड जो हमारी रिंग है उसके बीच में हमारा कितना EMF इंड्यूस्ड है, ये हमें फाइंड आउट करना है. सो हियर लेंथ इज 1 मीटर, angular speed is given as 400 radian per second, and the magnetic field is given as 0.5 Tesla. First of all we will calculate the average velocity, क्योंकि हमें पता है जब भी हमारे पास एक रॉड है, इट इज मूविंग इन अ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, तो जो हमारा EMF इंड्यूस्ड है वो कितना आता है, B इंटू L इंटू V. तो यहाँ पे हमें सबसे पहले क्या फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा, V. नाउ V विल बी L ओमेगा प्लस 0/2. जो इनिशियल हमारी वेलोसिटी है दैट विल बी 0 एंड द फाइनल विल बी हमारी एंगुलर वेलोसिटी है. तो एंगुलर वेलोसिटी क्या होती है, जो R, वैसे हम एंगुलर वेलोसिटी को क्या लेते हैं, R इंटू ओमेगा. R क्या होता है, परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंस. अब यहाँ पे परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंस किसके इक्वल होगा, जो हमारी लेंथ ऑफ द रोड है दैट विल बी द परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंस. सो एवरेज वेलोसिटी इज इक्वल टू I ओमेगा प्लस L ओमेगा प्लस 0.2 इज इक्वल टू L ओमेगा अपॉन 2. सो E जो हमारी इंड्यूस्ड EMF की वैल्यू क्या होती है, BLV. यहाँ पे हम वेलोसिटी की वैल्यू पुट कर देंगे, इट इज एल ओमेगा अपॉन 2, सो वी विल गेट बी एल स्क्वायर ओमेगा अपॉन 2. यहाँ पे यू सब्स्टिट्यूट द वैल्यू ऑफ एल, ओमेगा एंड बी and you will get the answer of the induced EMF. Now in the next question, in the question 6.7 we have, और हमारे पास क्या है, a horizontal straight wire है. Suppose this is a horizontal straight wire and this wire is extending from east to west, north south east west, so east से west ही extend हो रही है and it is falling down with a speed of 5 meter per second at right angle of the right angle to the magnetic field. मतलब जहां हमारी magnetic field है perpendicular to that magnetic field, this rod is falling now and the जो horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field है at that place is 0.30 into 10 raised to power minus 4 Weber per meter square. Now we have to calculate the induced EMF. Induced EMF will be equal to BLV. Here B is 0.3 into 10 raised to power minus 4 Weber per meter square. Length of the rod is 10 meter and velocity by which the rod is falling is given by 5 meter per second. In the second part, you have to calculate the direction of the induced EMF. This part you have to do it yourself. First find the direction of the induced EMF and after finding the direction of the induced EMF, you have to calculate which end of the rod is at higher potential. अब higher potential कौन सा होगा? जिस डायरेक्शन में आपकी induced EMF होगी. अगर वो जिस भी डायरेक्शन में है, so induced EMF obviously will be traveling from a direction of lower potential to direction of higher potential और from higher to lower potential कौन सा होगा? हमने पहले भी पढ़ा है कि जब भी कोई चार्ज है it always move from higher to lower potential. तो जो भी आपका first of all you have to calculate the direction of induced EMF और जो आपकी direction of induced EMF आएगी from that you will find what is which end of the wire is at higher electric potential. Question we have, the current in a circuit falls from 5 ampere to 0 ampere in 0.1 second if the average EMF is 200 volt and given estimate of self inductance. जो हमारी induced EMF है that is given as 200 volt, initial current is 5 ampere, final current is 0 ampere. The change in current will be I1 minus I2, that is 5 ampere. The time in which this change occurs is 0.1 second and we know that the relation between the induced EMF and the self inductance is given as E is equal to L di upon dt. Here we have to calculate the value of the self inductance. The self inductance is given as L is equal to E upon di upon dt. Substitute the value of E as 200, di is 5 and dt is 0.1. Substitute all these values and get the answer. Now in the next question हमारे पास क्या है? A pair of adjacent coils has a mutual inductance of 1.5 Henry. Here the mutual inductance is given as 1.5 Henry. If a current in one coil changes from 0 to 20 ampere. Initial is 0, final is 20. So the change in current will be 20 ampere. और ये change कितने टाइम में हुआ? In 0.5 second. अब according to जो हमारा Lenz law है, the induced EMF जो हमारा है वो क्या होता है? Negative gradient of the magnetic flux. अब E is equal to d phi upon dt होता है and the relation between the induced EMF and the mutual inductance is E is equal to m di upon dt. जब हम इन दोनों equations को compare करेंगे, we will get d phi is equal to m di and from this equation you can find out the flux linkage of the other coil. What is the Now by comparing this equation you will get the value of d phi. d phi हमारा क्या है? फ्लक्स लिंकेज विद द अदर कॉइल, जब फर्स्ट कॉइल में जो करंट है चेंज फ्रॉम 0 to 20 एम्पियर, सो d5 विल बी इज इक्वल टू m di. m की वैल्यू आपको गिवन है 1.5 हेनरी एंड di दैट इज चेंज इन करंट इज गिवन एज 20 एम्पियर. Substitute these values and you will find out the answer for the related magnetic flux. In the next question we have a jet plane is traveling towards west at a speed of 1800 km per hour. What is the voltage difference developed between the ends of the wing? And jet plane is flying और जो उसकी wings है, wings of the jet plane में the length of that wingspan is given as 25 meter and we have to calculate the voltage difference or the EMF induced between the wings. Here the magnetic field is given as 5 into 10 raised to power minus 4 Tesla and the angle of dip at that place is given as 30 degree. So we know that we will treat the wingspan of the plane as a rod, as a single rod which is moving out of the magnetic field. Okay students, जो हमारा wingspan of the jet plane है that will be treated as a rod. So the EMF induced between the wings will be one. The two ends will be equal to BB into LV. Here BB is the vertical component of Earth's magnetic field at that place. It will be calculated as B into sine delta. B is given at 5 into 10 raised to the minus 4 Tesla. Substitute these values, you will get the value for the horizontal component of the magnetic field. After that, find out the value of induced EMF. Substitute the value of length as 25 meter. The velocity is given as 1800 km per hour. Convert it into meter per second by multiplying it by 5 by 18 and you will get the velocity as 500 meter per second. Substitute all these values in this equation and you will get the